and where the back of his head is going to be. Or continue on here. This is all going to give us an idea where everything's at. He's going to be kind of a very short clown. I'm going to spray it because I'm finding it's a little tough to cut it today. Okay, so that's much better. And just, you know, don't go down too far when you start cutting up. Alright. You know, when you carve for a while, you get the feel of when you have to flip that whole the wood around when you're carving, when it tugs a little bit. What we're going to do is this. We're going to have his eyes coming out. Right, and then he's going to have a little bit of a smile there. Let's do his nose. What we're going to do first is I'm just going to follow this out and around. You'll see in a minute what we're doing. We're going to go underneath that hat a little bit more. And cut underneath that hat a little bit. Alright. Now, I'm going to return to the hat here for a minute, and we're going to go ahead and put a little, when I measure, I use my finger and my hand here, and I'll just follow this up. It'll be the same size all the way around. Let's put a nice stop cut in there. That's wet it. Make my life much easier here. More enjoyable to carve. Some of you are familiar with the solution I use. It's a mixture of water and rubbing alcohol. I use a 70% strength, and you can pick it up at Walmart usually. And it comes in really handy to make things soften up a little bit. This wood's a little harder than I like. It just makes it cut like butter if you're starting. One of the things I did this past weekend at the open house I had here is I started to carve a face from a book that I had here, and just learned a few new techniques from it. You know, and I've been carving a long time, but it's never that you can't improve on a project. You certainly can. It's, you know, reading books and looking at the pictures and studying it, you can learn an awful lot from books and materials, and, you know, even YouTube. I mean, well, sometimes when I watch other people as well, I thought, oh, now that's a neat idea to how that works. And I tend to stick to my own method of doing things, but sometimes it will enhance it. You know, sometimes it will just add a little added feature to it. Doesn't mean that you won't get your own style. You certainly will. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever played a part of a clown. I actually had a clown outfit that I would dress up and put the makeup on, not often, and would deliver balloons. What a riot. It really was fun to do. I enjoyed it. I didn't have the hat. I just had the funny looking hair and like the jumpsuit thing that you crawl into with the big tassel balls in the front, and it was just a hoot. Kids would follow you all over the place. Some kids were afraid of you. You know, I know there are people that are afraid of clowns. Or I had a friend that worked at the mall, and he just absolutely hated, he was terrified of clowns. and we often joked with him. He just, I don't know what happened as a kid, but he just really couldn't handle clowns at all. So I don't know, you know, I don't know why some people are afraid of them. Why are people afraid of spiders or bees? You know, it's just a fear that he had. But I had a lot of fun doing that, I'll tell you. I actually thought of doing it as a business. We do have somebody in town that does it as a business. Alright, I'll keep going here in a little bit. I'll be right back.